If Islam Makhachev can beat Beneil Dariush, this can truly be the start of another dominant and incredible championship reign similar to Khabib's. But it will not come easy because Beneil Dariush has a record of 21 wins, 4 losses, and 1 no contest with 5 KOs, 8 submissions, and 8 decisions.
Beneil Dariush!
And is on an incredible slept-on 8-fight win streak. Beneil is a southpaw with heavy hands that carry a lot of power, which makes him extremely dangerous on the feet because if it connects with your chin, it can create viral KOs like this.
Beneil hurt him down! Crazy!
And he loves mixing it up on the feet with his hands and with his left leg especially. He also has some great knees that he's hurt his opponents with.
A little dirty boxing here along the fence. Oh, another one!
And the funny thing with Beneil, he was actually known as a grappler earlier on in his MMA career. And Beneil, with his style of fight, you would expect him to lose pace over a 15-minute fight.
Double, please.
But that's just not the case.
They don't know me, son.
Get it. 18.
They don't know me, son.
Beneil is able to keep that high pace for an entirety of 50 minutes against a high-level grappler. And when Beneil has you hurt, he has one of, if not, the best killer instinct I've ever seen in the UFC today.
What happened there? Oh, again slips in with a 1-2. Oh, heavy shot.
But I have to say the worst part about Beneil Dariush's game is his skills on the mic because he has some of the worst call-outs I've ever seen in my life.
Elon Musk, where's my wife's car, bro?
And on the other hand, the guy he is fighting is no other than Islam Makhachev. Islam Makhachev has an incredible record of 20 wins and 1 loss with 3 KOs.
I think what's going to be interesting to see who has the advantage. Oh, big left hand. That's it.
9 submissions. And 8 decisions, and is riding a crazy 9-fight win streak in the lightweight division. And another thing with Islam is that he's also a southpaw with a very well-rounded game and mixes up his striking very well with his takedowns, and that keeps his opponents guessing to what is to come next. And probably one of the most overlooked thing with Islam Makhachev is that he has the greatest cheat code of all time in his corner. He has Khabib Nurmagomedov, of course, in his corner, and that's just another reason why Islam can remain so calm, and being calm is one of the greatest allies you can have going into a mixed martial arts fight because it just leads to greater decisions. You don't panic when you're in a bad position. And Islam probably does his best work along the cage, just like Khabib, and he has such heavy top pressure. You know, we saw that in the Drew Dober fight.
Back. Look at the shoulder pressure though. Look at Dober's face.
Islam Makhachev.
And Islam Makhachev is the 21st UFC fighter with submissions by 4 or more techniques, being rear naked choke, armbar, arm triangle, and Kimura. And as Islam keeps beating these high-level guys, his confidence grows, and it's the same thing as the fight progresses. His confidence grows, and Islam's confidence is going to be at an all-time high when fighting Beneil Dariush because he's fought this same style of fighter before and he's beaten him. So it's interesting to see how that confidence is going to portray itself in this fight. And the craziest stat with Islam Makhachev is that he's tied first with BJ Penn with the highest takedown accuracy in UFC lightweight history with 66.7%, and he is the second highest significant strike accuracy in UFC lightweight history with 58.9% behind only the deadly Justin Gaethje. And another crazy stat, he has the least amount of stripes absorbed per minute with 0.79 in UFC lightweight history. So that in itself shows that Beneil is definitely going to have a hard time striking with Islam Makhachev and getting in these heated exchanges that he always gets in. So when looking at the fight in itself and what I believe is going to happen, Beneil Dariush, he's 32, 5'10 with the 72-inch reach, and Islam is 30 years old, 5'10 with a 70.5-inch reach. So the guys are virtually identical, and I think Beneil without question is going to initiate the grappling exchanges against Islam because with the approach he had in the Diego Ferreira rematch, I think he's going to have the exact same approach in the Islam Makhachev fight because, you know, Beneil, I think he's just going to bet on himself, bet on his skills, and really feel the strength and skill set that Islam has in the grappling department. I bet he's going to strike with him. He's going to see how this fight's going to go. He's going to, you know, just test himself in all areas of the fight and dictate where he wants the fight to go. I don't know if he'll be able to actually take Islam down. Islam's been taken down. It's definitely possible. He showed he's human in that Thiago Moises fight.
Getting worse these days, dude.
Here it is.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
Which should give Beneil Dariush all the confidence in the world to actually be able to try to at least take Islam down. When it comes to the striking, I know Islam is just way too disciplined than to just get into these crazy exchanges with Beneil Dariush and risk getting knocked out, especially because he has a history of getting knocked out.
Oh! Big shot by Martins.
He's gonna take Beneil down. I really do think he's gonna get the better of Beneil in the grappling department. I think it's gonna be a decision.
Boring.
I don't think that Islam is going to be able to finish Beneil, because of Beneil, he's got, you know, he's a high level BJJ guy in itself. And I think Beneil is just way too tough. That guy, he's a very tough guy. I wouldn't be surprised if Islam finishes with a rear naked choke. That's probably the only way I see Islam finishing this fight. I think Islam is just way too good. He's way too disciplined. He's way too calm going into every fight. His confidence is at an all-time high. He's so close to creating his own championship legacy like Khabib's, and carrying on Khabib's legacy, creating his own legacy. And I really do think that Islam will get the job done.